All right. Traveling can give you real freedom. Traveling can give you amazing experiences that you could never imagine. Experiences that you cannot imagine or you could have never imagined that you can experience. Just random experiences like the one that I'm going to tell you about. So, what did I do on Christmas? This is what I'm going to tell you about. Um, how my Christmas being alone in Thailand looked like. So, I actually live in Pattaya, but on a Christmas day, on the 25th of December, I went to Bangkok because I was meeting some friends there that came from Europe, and so we planned to meet there, visit a few tourist attractions over there, and it has been actually the first time I visited Bangkok as well. I did arrive in Bangkok when I came to Thailand back in October 2024, but I didn't visit the city at all. So this was the first time I visited um, some tourist attractions in Bangkok. Okay, so we went to the Grand Palace, we went to Wat Arun, but that's not what I want to talk to you about. What I want to tell you is a specific experience that I had. So around 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Or 5 p.m., something like that. My friends had to leave to the airport. They had to take a flight. They were going to Phuket, still in Thailand. But yeah, they left at 6 o'clock. I said, well, there's still time. I'm gonna just hang around. But at the same time, I thought, you know what? Actually, let me just go back and get the bus and go to the airport, because that's how I had to do it. Like, go to the airport from where I was in Bangkok, and then from airport catch another bus to go to Pattaya, the city where I live. So, on my way back to the bus station, I see a university, right? I'm walking and I'm passing by a university around 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock p.m. And I see the gates were open. And I was curious because, yeah, I've been a student myself, so I just wanted to see how the university looked like. So I entered, I went into the building, I went to the bathroom real quick, washed my hands. I was very sweaty, washed my face as well. And then I said I'm gonna just walk around the campus. So I walk around, and at one point I'm seeing I think it's called courtyard, right, in the court of the university. I'm seeing a bunch of students playing basketball, right? So I sit there on some stairs and watch them play basketball. And at some point, and by the way, they were actually good. I suck at it. I'm not good at basketball. I'm just bad. But I sat there for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, just watched them play. And then I thought, like, I would like to play as well, and went ahead and asked them if I can play. And I ended up playing basketball with them for God knows how long, maybe an hour, right? Um, Maybe an hour, maybe less, maybe a little more, uh, but around an hour, right? I was playing basketball with them. And then suddenly I realize, wait a second, today's Christmas Day. And I'm in Thailand at a random university in somewhere in Bangkok. I didn't even knew where I was. I still don't know where I was. Playing basketball with some random students in the Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. That's that's insane, right? Um, that's insane just to think about it. It's for me it was like, man, this is such an experience. Always on Christmas I would do the same things, and it's not that I hate doing the things that I usually do on Christmas, but it was such an experience. It was different. Obviously, here in Thailand they don't celebrate Christmas. I mean, they do have a Christmas tree here and there, mostly for foreigners like me, or like you, if you're a foreigner. But this is what they do mostly for foreigners, right? But you don't really feel it's Christmas. I was talking with my family the other day, and they wished me Merry Christmas and all that. And like, oh my God, like, oh, it's Christmas already. It was the day previously to me going to Bangkok, right? So it was the Christmas Eve. Didn't even realize it was a Christmas Eve, right? I'm wearing a T-shirt. I'm used to wearing a jacket and a scarf around my neck, right? During that period. I mean, heck, it's snowing in my country right now, and I'm here wearing a T-shirt, still feeling hot. So it was so interesting. It was so crazy when I realized, like, no, this is Christmas. Today is Christmas, and I actually asked them, oh, are you in holiday? Do you have like holiday, like kind of like winter break? And they obviously said no. And they wished me a Merry Christmas while we were playing basketball. That's insane. That's insane. On Christmas Day, what did you do on Christmas Day in 2024? Well, part of what I did was to play basketball with some random students at a university in Bangkok, right? That I just saw on the street and decided to go in. That's crazy. But see, this is the type of experiences traveling can get you. It's nothing planned, it's spontaneous, right? And for some people it might not seem like crazy, but for me it still is. On Christmas Day, I played basketball with some random students at some university, archaeology university, I remember that, in Bangkok, somewhere in Bangkok. But this is the type of experiences you can get when you travel. And this is also the type of freedom you have when you travel. Because obviously, not being home, I was not supposed to do something, I was not supposed to go visit my family. And it's not that I don't like doing that. I like doing that. But what if in that day I just don't feel like it? I probably still have to, probably some of you would still have to do it. I don't feel like I would still have to do it, but probably someone might feel like you would still have to do it because it's a duty. It's something you have to do during that period, right? Well, I didn't have to do anything. I could do whatever I wanted. I could just sit there, just watch them. I could just leave, or I could ask them to play, and I did. And I played basketball on Christmas Day. It's insane. This is the type of freedom. This is also the type of freedom that traveling gives you. To choose every day what you want to do. You're not responsible towards nobody. You're not accountable. You're not being held accountable by nobody. That can be a good thing and a bad thing. It depends on how you structure your life and what's a priority for you in your life and what is not. But just the feeling, it's so liberating. Just the feeling, hey, I can do whatever I want. I don't know if you understand. Just give me a second, I need to check the camera. But just this feeling, I can do whatever I want. I'm not being held accountable by nobody. I can decide where I'm gonna go next. I can decide what I'm going to do next. I can decide what I want to focus on. I can decide if I want to focus on my business, if I want to focus on my personal development, if I want to focus on, I don't know, make more money or have more experiences, or learn how to make money online, or learn another skill. It's just amazing. And I would say this feeling, is the most valuable thing that traveling can give you. Yes, you're going to meet interesting people. Yes, you're going to see beautiful places. Yes, you will experience the cultural shock. But just tasting and feeling freedom. Oof. That's priceless, man. That's priceless. And you are going to experience that when you travel to a country you have never been before, to a country that maybe is far from your own country, to a country that you don't know much about, right? Maybe only what you've seen from videos like these, but you probably don't know anyone personally that have been traveling there. Unless you reach out to someone on the internet. But that's different, right? Man, this is real freedom. This is real freedom. And again, it's up to you what you do with this freedom, because freedom for some might not be very good. That's why prisons and jail exists, right? Because some people don't know what to do with freedom. But I would say most people know what to do with freedom, and they can be responsible with it. So if you're one of those people, I really want you to taste this. Just experiences like this one, which is seemingly like such a small thing. But imagine it's something that you would be able to share and tell your children, if you're ever gonna have children, or younger people, you know, or just friends or random people you meet. This is stories that you're gathering, experiences that are going to be with you for the rest of your life. This is what travel can give you.